guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my October book haul. I got a pretty big amount of books this month. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it happened, so let's talk about the books that I got. The first book that I got is The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz, and this book is a self-help book, which I never buy. I think this might be my first self-help book ever, but somebody recommended it to me and I figured I would give it a try. And it's basically about learning how to love, like in relationships and yourself. Helps you lead to things like learning how to deal with self-rejection and how to finally accept and forgive others and yourself. And I thought it would be a pretty cool thing to pick up and see what I can learn from it, and I'm really excited to see how I feel about it. The next three books I have to talk to you about are from Libba Bray, and this is the Gemma Doyle trilogy, which I got all three of these books for $10 on Thrift Books, which is fucking awesome, right? They're hardbacks and they're pretty good condition. So the first one is A Great and Terrible Beauty. The next one is Rebel Angels. The third one is This Sweet Far Thing. And I hear really good things about this trilogy, and I'm really hoping to enjoy it. I think it's about witches. I know it has like supernatural stuff about it. I know that people who read it really love it, and I'm really excited to dive in. And I really like Libba Bray's writing, and I haven't read a Libba Bray book in a very long time, since I read The Diviners. And then I didn't even read the second book of The Diviners because I don't know why. I have no excuse. But I'm really excited to dive into this trilogy. Then I got my exclusive edition of Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which this baby is so beautiful, guys, so beautiful. I highly recommend, if you are a fan of this series, to get on there and order yourself one, because look at that map. Look at that map. One of my favorite books of all time. I love Six of Crows. I love the story of these misfits all getting together and forming this alliance with each other and going out on this heist, and it's highly entertaining and a lot of fun, and I really recommend the audiobook. The next book I got is The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton, and this was my book of the month pick. And if you click on my link down below for my book of the month referral, it helps me and you get cool books, so check that out. This book is basically like historical fiction, but I think it has magical realism in it, and these people in the 1800s go on this like imaginative retreat, and it turns out that one of them is murdered and the other one has disappeared. These things are still haunting the main character, I believe. I'm really excited to get to this one. I think it's going to be good. I have really high hopes that it is. I think it's going to be a beautiful story, and I cannot wait to read it. The next two books I got are from the October Owl Crate, which you may or may have not noticed I did not do an unboxing for. I have found that filming unboxings aren't really that much fun for me, because I have to like wait to film the unboxing and set everything up, and when I get the box I just want to open it. I don't want to wait, so sorry. This one is Pride, and this is by Ibi Zobia, and this one is Shadow of the Fox, and this is by Julie Kagawa. They both have really hard names. This is a Pride and Prejudice retelling, and this is a new fantasy novel. This is about a dragon that was summoned and put this city in great darkness, and the dragon was summoned to answer a wish, and obviously something happened, and I'm really excited to get to this one. Before I read this one, I really would like to read Pride and Prejudice first. That way it's just like more entertaining, you know, the classic story. Both of these are really cool, and I'm really excited that Owl Crate included two books this month. Then I got 12 Kings in Shar Akaya. I'm gonna have to look this pronunciation up on YouTube. Basically, I was walking through Barnes & Noble, and the second cover really intrigued me, so I picked up the first book to see what it is about, and it is about an assassin. They're in this great city of the desert, and they are being ruled by the imperial 12 kings, who are cruel, ruthless, and powerful. He is a young woman in the West End slums, and she defies the king's laws. And basically, when I'm shopping for books, I'll read the synopsis, but then I want to read the first sentence. First sentences are in books are very groundbreaking for me. Like when they're amazing, I have to have that book. I'm going to buy it. And this one, I'm going to read it to you because it was good. In a small room beneath the largest of Sharakai's fighting pits, Seda sat on a wooden bench, tightening her fingerless gloves. After I read that first sentence, I was like, oh my gosh, she better be a badass woman because I have to read this. So I picked it up and I'm really excited, and I hope it gives me like Throne of Glass vibes, because a woman assassin defying the kings, hell yes. During my trip to New Orleans, I was told about this book, Frenchmen Desire Good Children, and my friend Rebecca bought it for me and gave it to me as a gift. So thank you so much, Rebecca. I cannot wait to read this. She told me it's really hilarious, and it's just basically like the things that they did in New Orleans way back in the day. And after like falling in love with the city and the culture and the history, I'm very excited to dive in, and I need a funny read in my life, so I'm really happy and grateful that she gifted this book to me. And also in New Orleans, I got We Have Always Lived in This Castle by Shirley Jackson, and this is like a classic horror novel. I really know nothing about it. The cover is amazing, but I'm really excited to get into it. It's really short, and I bought it in a bookshop in New Orleans. I got it, you know, just kind of to remember going to that bookstore and whatnot, and I wish I could remember the name of the bookstore. Why am I blanking that? I'm not sure. So I picked this one up. And also New Orleans, I got this book, which is New Orleans Vampires History and Legend by Marita White. I don't know how to say that. Just go by Marita Crandall because I don't know how to say her other last name. Basically, we were in this bar called Potions, and the lady who owns it is an author, and she was there, and I was like, well, do you have your books on you to sell them, because I would really like to buy one. She wrote To Ivy, May the Legends Live On, and basically there's this like convent there that like they claim like vampire legends about, and that the shutters like you could see open because vampires came out and just like really spooky stuff, and nobody's ever been in the attic where those shutters are. And she got up there and she writes about it, and I'm totally stoked to read this because you guys got to go to New Orleans. If you've never been, it's an incredible city, and if you're a vampire lover, then you will love all the folklore behind it. So I'm totally excited to dive into this one. Then I got Warrior of the Light by Paulo Coelho, and this is basically like the companion to The Alchemist, and The Alchemist is one of my favorite books of all time, so I decided to pick this one up so that I could read both of them and have the insight of both stories. I got Alchemy and Ink's gloriously gothic box, and in that they had the picture of Dorian Gray, and this cover is exclusive to that box and curated by Alchemy and Ink, and I'm really excited. I wanted to read this book earlier in October, but I didn't have time, but now I'm really excited because I have a physical copy of it and I didn't have one before, and the one that I got is beautiful. These next three books are all the same book, but they're different editions, and they're not even all the editions that I bought, because I got ebook, audiobook, and her signed tour book, which my friend Debbie so gratefully went and got for me. Debbie, you are the best. What would I do without you? But I don't have my hands on it yet. I have to go visit her in California to get it. Hopefully I would do that soon. But basically I got the Kingdom of Ash Waterstones exclusive edition, Kingdom of Ash Books A Million exclusive edition, and then I got the Kingdom of Ash Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Clearly one can never have too many editions of their favorite book, so that's that. And if you don't know what Kingdom of Ash is about, you have never seen any of my other videos, because it's the final book in the Throne of Glass series, and it's so amazing, and just I love Throne of Glass. Those books mean so much to me, and you should totally read them if you haven't yet. So there you guys have it. That is my huge October book haul. I really need to cool it in November and not like buy any books, which is clearly not gonna happen for me, but you know, I will try. But that is it for this book haul. let me know in the comments down below what you guys got in the month of October. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!